Jon Toogood is of course synonymous with the band Shehad, but lately you've probably heard his name being bandied around with the name The Adults, and I've got Jon here with me today to divulge the secrets about The Adults. Really good to see you, how are you?
Great to see you. I'm very, very good, thank you.
Now tell me, first things first, where did it all come from? Where did it start, the impetus behind The Adults?
My sort of pastime, the thing I do to wind down from playing music is I write music. It's sort of an obsession of mine. Other people go surfing or drive fast or whatever. I write music. So I had a lot of music that wasn't probably suitable for Shehad, and so I just sort of thought, why don't I ask some of my friends in the music industry to if they want to jam or blah 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 blah. And so I started off with working with Julia Deans in Melbourne, and that ended up, as soon as we started, we actually wrote a song together, and it was like, oh, this is way more interesting than the stuff that I'm doing by myself.
So it was a creative, collaborative effort, it wasn't you directing and them doing what they were told to do? No,
like I say, it's like way more of a collaborative effort. But it's different every time. Like sometimes I did have a cool keyboard loop or something, or a bass line or blah blah blah, and then that sparked them off into thinking about guitar lines or keyboard lines or vocal lines, and then it would just bounce around. I mean, for example, the song called "Sleep Me Tight," which is me and Anika. I was driving to where we were going to be jamming. I'd been given a Mazda something rental car, and every time you turn the key on, it went dong dong, and I went, ooh, you finish that with dong dong, and so that's how I wrote that, and that was literally 5 minutes before I walked in the door, and I went, what about this? And she went, oh, I've got some words, and then there was a song, it's a lullaby,
Yeah.
So thank you, Mazda.
Let's talk about the tour that's about to kick off. Who is going on the road with you?
It's going to be me and Shane Carter and Julia Deans. We're going to do a sort of sound system-y sort of thing, and use technology and also live instruments, and the three of us can sing okay. In fact, Julia can sing really good, Shane can sing really good, and I'll be able to fluff it, I should imagine.
Let's talk about the video clip that we're about to play in a sec for 1 Million Ways. Yep. Tell me about the song and the video.
Okay, the song itself is about the million different paths you can take in life, or what you do for work, or in this instance, a song, but which is the right path, and just dealing with that sort of concept, I mean, that could work, that could definitely not work, but who knows, it's about that, it's about life, and it's just, I really love that song. It's like a wall of sound without using a guitar, which is great, and Shane came up with a great bass line, which I would never have come up with, and I think the lyrics are really good. It's got probably one of my favourite lyrics, which is, I sent a couple of probes up but didn't get any data, which is really, really cool as far as trying to come up with ideas. Then I was listening to it one night, and all the artwork for The Adults is based around really high-res photos of toys that my friend Stephen Tilley, who's a photographer, took. And I chose 3 of the toys and went, right, here's this idea. They're trying to get to the sky because it's completely covered. Well, it was completely stormy, and they want to get some sunlight. So that's their journey up the ladder, basically, to the sky. I mean, total psychedelic stupidity. But like, I approached a children's sort of 3D animation company called Flux, and they were into the idea, and they did a great job. It's quite psychedelic without colours, well, I mean, in the end it's colours, that's the resolve, but it's sort of like it's supposed to be just a dream sequence, and it sort of is.
Well, I've been enjoying it very much. Let's go check it out right now, and thank you so much for coming along. Looking forward to seeing you on tour. Here's The Adults right here with 1 Million Ways on Nzown.